despite the changes to your companions, these redoubtable four, these unusual characters, they always find a way to impress you. And as the driving rain rattles off the roof of the wagon, and you find yourself once more in the muddy, dark Tangle, you prepare yourself for the final battle. Sure, it is only the chains of denial. But first, the dreaming general, and beyond it, the exemplar. Best to press on. Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Loki Orin, and we're back at it, and by the time this goes out, it will have been thoroughly into the new year. Oh, man. So, field hospital there, lair there. That's unfortunate. Oh, there's a field hospital there. Man, Oasis there, though. Jeez. Wow. There is no way to get to a field hospital without going there. Anyway, like I was saying, so Happy New Year. I probably should have done a better job of checking my when this would be heading out so that I could record that. But such is life. Looking at our stuff, we don't have a memory on Bragg. Otherwise, I'd probably be locking in on guard. But other than that, we don't really have anything that's too awful. So maybe we don't worry about the field hospitals. Because we want to go to the lair, and then the Oasis, and then just kind of finish out, it looks like. Yeah. Alright. Think we just do that. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well out there. Hope your New Year, your Christmas or other holidays, whatever you celebrate out there, and your New Year were quite good. We're it's been a while since I recorded, so I know for you all this is just the next recording or the next video, but for me it's been about a week. I went and spent some time with family, which is very nice. Spent time with the wife and my family. We did American Thanksgiving with her family, so we get to do I get to do Thanksgiving with mine, or I get to do Christmas with mine. Then we rotate again next year. So we keep it moving here. Oh, nice little hoarder. That's actually kind of good timing for us. But yeah, while we're heading to this hoarder, always try to remember to do this. Remember, if you enjoy these videos, if you've been enjoying the run, why not leave a like? Comment if you've got something to say. Subscribe to see more. Let the YouTube algorithm know that I make content that you and people like you like to watch. Now, foreclosure notice, you say. That does kind of integrate with what we're doing here. Apply on hit combo if rank 4, gain on hit, flashing dagger skills, stealth. If no stealth, 50%. I mean, she's pirouetting into rank 4 and kind of just living there. Yeah, I think foreclosure notice is actually going to get some use here. Probably grab the pipeweed just because. Grab that smoke bomb maybe. Yeah, we'll grab the smoke bomb just because. Ditch some of this other stuff because I don't think we'll need it. None of that matters. Restorative herbs, yeah, I think we're good. But yeah, YouTube algorithm, blah, blah, blah. You all know the drill. And by the way, while we're here, another by the way, I suppose, if you want to join the Wagoneers Wild Ride, if you want to be a named character, go ahead and leave a comment with the name you want, the character you want it on, and I always appreciate getting a little story. Why that character, why that name. Obviously it's not required, but it sure does feel nice when we get you get an explanation as to why a particular name means something. Oh, that respectful buff is sweet. Oh shoot, we don't have pirouette in. That's unfortunate. That's okay though. It'll definitely end up not mattering, and I forgot to put foreclosure notice in anyway. But yeah, leave a comment. Right now we've got Edward as our highwayman and Bragg as our man-at-arms. We have some other characters that are spoken for, but I do my best to get every character into the mix. So if you you want to join, just say the word, and we can make that happen. So we just tick this guy for 12. We'll actually get cute and defender here because I think he can only hit the front 2 ranks. So yeah, Bragg will be able to absorb whatever incoming's coming. There's Death's Door. And do we... Sadly, that doesn't give us anything. So something I've been reading about in the Discords, people are talking about this, is there's a lot of value in... There's a lot of value in using support items and skills to try to fish out extra relationship. Now, granted, this is only my... I guess this is only my first run. I'm sorry, the timeline's a little murky on that, but this is essentially my first run in the... Geez, my words are failing me right now. This is technically my first run in... the Void Between. I think this means Pick to the Face comes out. Maybe Absent goes in? That seems kind of fun. Yeah, let's do that. So I do have, I don't know if I have the data set that some others may have that really, kind of is driving their view of the matter. But I've seen a lot of people talking about like having a great deal of trouble with this patch, or kind of unhappy with the relationship system, which I will admit surprises me because so far it seemed pretty good. But I think there's always kind of an element of I don't care where they want to go. There's always an element of confirmation bias. Very few people are going to go onto a Discord or into a forum and talk about how everything's going right for them. That's not really how this works. So we could have Bellow in just to make sure we can hit the rear rank, which I kind of think we do. Do that, maybe? Yeah, do that, just to be sure. Everybody else has got something. Yeah, okay, cool. So, you only hear about the people complaining, not the people having a good time, because I might just be one of the people that's having a good time. Which is fine. I mean, problems get addressed. People that aren't having problems don't have anything that needs addressing, so that's good. Oh, double archer, double front line. Always a pleasure, gentlemen. All right. Very disappointing pirouette, but it does kind of set up our foreclosure notice here. Now, if only we had something to do about that daze. Bragg, always with the dunk on. Gonna get a little bit greedy here and just try to get some other damage in. I don't know if that's right. I mean, normally I would be focusing down the Arbalist, but it doesn't look like I was going to be able to stop him anyway. So we're probably better off just knock... Ooh, 19-point critical heal. We like that. Now, don't you go picking on Paracelsus. That's just rude. Another 19-point critical heal. That's kind of sweet. Alright, double Death's Door. Trigger Death's Door. Doesn't give us a buff. All right, I'm definitely screwing around here because I'm letting the Arbalest get another shot. This is wrong. Don't play like this. This is bad. This is 8 more damage on my Plague Doctor that I don't need. But I just had to be cute about it. Because I wanted to do that for some inexplainable, unknown reason. That's what I needed to do with my life. I don't know why. Paracelsus is gonna have the opportunity to heal herself here, so we're gonna take that. There we go. Definitely not the cleanest fight. That was definitely not a good fight there. It went on too long, and it was largely my fault. But hey, everyone, it's Bullseye Barrett. Everyone say hi to Bullseye Barrett. Hi, Bullseye Barrett. All right, anyway, you need to die. This is an interesting, I don't know if I've seen this mash very often. With the, nice dodge, Barristan. With the, 3 of the special enemies, that's kind of an unusual, pairing. Not double dodge by Barristan. We like that. That's okay. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, what does Foreclosure Notice do again? Gain on hit just puts Audrey into stealth. And the pirouette getting her into rank 4 is kind of tempting, but I don't know. I might be over kind of intellectualizing this a little bit. This might not be very good. That's okay though. Wow, look at their hastened enemies giving us the business right now. You can tell I'm a little rusty because I'm like making little mistakes here and there. Now it does, I guess it does kind of give us a chance to showcase just how strong this formation is. That, you know, I'm not playing particularly well, in my opinion, kind of to my standard. And I don't think it's gonna matter. I really don't. Alright. So you're taking 10. Audrey's gonna get you with the flash and daggers though. So let's just chomp Bullseye Barrett here. Because it's gonna go flashing daggers. Nice, puts her into stealth with Foreclosure Notice. Now, unfortunately, they won initiative again, which is quite unfortunate. Oh, they have the plus speed from the drummer too. Jeez. Whoa. Oh man. Game is giving me the business. All right, there we go. Death's Door on Bullseye Barrett. So Barristan wants to be healed. So Barristan wants to be healed. You're just dead, right? Yeah, you're just dead. We do get an opportunity for a free major heal there. And I think we just womp you. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Still not the best. All right. Oof. All right. What is I don't even remember what Barristan's trinkets are right now, but Reverberating Readout is still too good to pass up. What is? Oh, you have On Guard though. But yeah, we can make that work. We can get his speed down to make this work. Alrighty. Well, let's get our damage in. Get our free, get kind of our free round in here. Because the vines don't do anything the first round, so you do get a somewhat free round here. Now Barristan, or Bragg, I'm sorry, is going to get quite stressed here, but I think we will make that work. Actually, could spend a mineral-rich spring water. And I think we will not. Because I kind of want to set up... Nice. That dodge makes it a little bit cleaner. Does anyone care? Okay. Another smoke bomb. Nobody cares, so... do Audrey, just because. Because now we begin to hit the root a bunch. Oh, nice. Growth recedes on Dismas. Now, sadly, Flashing Daggers is only going to hit there. So we could gamble that Paracelsus doesn't get grabbed. What's Paracelsus' speed? 3, 4, 8. I think we're... given the way our speed values work, it's probably not the... it's not the best. Alright, so we are going to get a Soil Stirs here. Yeah, we would have gotten Paracelsus locked, it looks like. Yep, alright. Now, Barristan getting locked is, well, is most of the time okay, because his speed is really low. So let's go ahead and Flashing Daggers and risk it for the biscuit here. Nice dodge, Audrey. Oh, nice. Creeping Growth did not go after Bragg again, which is quite nice. And we got a speed token in. Continue to remove. We have Bellow, right? We do. Good. Nice. Do get the Soil Stirs on the same person again, but Bragg is kind of set up to deal with it. Alright, now Bragg does get grabbed this turn, so we do need to... oh, wow. And he won initiative? Man. Our initiative has been something else. Now, granted, we are at the point where we're basically racing this anyway. 28. This is one of those areas where Cause of Death has a degree of use. I recently, was talking to someone about the merits of Cause of Death. They're a big fan of Cause of Death. I kind of expressed skepticism, and they kind of put me in my place to some extent, really, kind of hammering in on some really good points about why Cause of Death is good. And I've never really felt like Cause of Death is awful. Like, it's never been, like, awful or unplayable. I just have never been really impressed with it because of the amount of setup. Like, the Dreaming General is one of the, the boss fights in general, but the Dreaming General in particular is one of the few kind of areas where you can get... oh, wow, I should have double tapped. Where you're going to get an opportunity to do enough... let's just knock him to death. Really? Man. Off by 1, wow. Like, the Dreaming General is one of the few fights where they're, moving, or it's moving so little. I mean, at this point... do I? No, I just end it. A lot of stress. The Dreaming General is one of the few fights where, like, you're going to build up enough stuff to do, like, a big hit, but then it ends up not being particularly good because he has death blow resistance. This person pointed out that the Focused Fault does not have death blow resistance. Let's get rid of you. Do we have a better place to put that? Probably do, yeah. Put that in there, yeah. And that with, sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here, but, with that death blow resistance, Jesus, we've got a lot of those. With that death blow resistance, with the lack of death blow resistance, the Focused Fault actually dies to cause of death quite frequently. And in some circumstances, you kind of need that to happen. Like you need to just explode the focused fault at that key moment. We kind of want to go to the right here, I think. Yeah, we definitely want to hit that Oasis now. Sorry for the little scattered nature there. It's just trying to process a couple different things. We got some real stress built up all of a sudden. Which is the downside of the Dreaming General fight. It's not a particularly hard fight once you understand the mechanics of it. Like, he's not hard to kill. But he does do a thing. Nice dodge, Bragg. Bragg continuing to do his kind of do his job here. We really like that coming out of him. Let's see. Let's start laudanuming. Do that. Now, unfortunately, Pirouette's not going to be particularly good. But we did resist the stun, which makes it a little bit more worth protecting a child. Oh, that's annoying. That is not what we were looking for in life. But at least we get to point-blank shot into a... block token for the second time. Flashing daggers conveniently coming in kind of hot there. So here's a quick point. We bolster Paracelsus instead of Audrey, specifically because Audrey has Dead of Night. So there's a decent chance that she's gonna get the opportunity to stress heal here. Sadly, not this round. But there's a chance we'll be able to get a stress heal for her next round. Alright. Doesn't. So she's going to be able to stress heal some on her own. Whereas, Paracelsus doesn't really have a means to stress heal. Alright. So we're going to stall here because we want to get one more bolster off, preferably. Alrighty. Put you down. Interestingly, we don't want to do that there. Now, unfortunately, we're going to have a bunch of people at 4. But that does get 2 people to 3. Does that give a relationship tick? No. Alright, let's just finish it. We've kind of, rather than having, like, we've gotten our stress lower, but we've kind of spread it out onto everybody. That's okay. We'll be okay. We're, oh. Discord. We're doing alright. There we go. Stress heal's starting to come through. Man, Bragg and Edward have just been slowly losing their relationship a little bit. Just kind of going back and forth. Oh well, at least it's an easy fight. I'm gonna try a slightly different flow here. We're gonna go that into this. Into this. Because they can, all these characters reach into the 3rd rank quite consistently. So we're going to go a slightly different action economy order here. Try to blow off some block tokens and things. And also set up those crits for a nice big, ow. For a nice big point blank shot here. Now sadly it still gets, absorbed by the block. You dead? You're just dead. Knock you to death's door. Sneeze incoming. Ha! Made it to the mute button that time. What's Audrey's stun resist? 45, wow. That's not that high. She's been getting those quite nicely. Can't be sad about that. All right, the good news is our stress has come down noticeably here. Helped by the number of crits. I mean, heals you for 2. Foreclosure notice being a bit of a hassle there. But that's okay, because Dead of Night will heal for 6, yeah. Yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind, that that's not very good against the... Well, I guess the Chains of Denial isn't the worst. Alright, most of that's probably just getting thrown away here. Definitely thrown away, definitely thrown away. Yeah, it can be thrown away too. General's Dream can go. We're never going to use it. I don't think we need Whiskey Flask. Stims, I think, can go. And I think we'll keep the Glimmers of Hope. Alright. Once again, kind of don't care where people want to go. We're pushing for this oasis. 1 mineral-rich spring water alone makes it worthwhile, and especially if we're going to get a road battle like this. This is an embarrassment. Should be embarrassed to even have this show up. 4 lost souls is not a battle. It is not indeed. All right. Man, Pirouette is sad when it's not upgraded. Like, it's not Pirouette's fault, let me be clear, you know. Pirouette's doing its best, but... Man, oh man. Does Pirouette need some help? So, unexpected synergy. Gain when miss, stress heal 50% on guard. That's quite a nice little setup there. As Edward continues to just shoot things in the face, because that is what that man was born to do. Sadly, no buff, so whatever. Alright, you're just gone, right? So... yeah, there's very little reason not to just end it. Another whetstone, jeez. Been getting some good in items. If we look at our in items real quick, we've got, I mean, we're gonna have 3 whetstones, bunch of restorative herbs, 3 clarifying poultices, and 5 clotting poultices. That's gonna be real good. Really would like to get 1 more clarifying poultice just to bump everyone up to 80+ stun resistance. But we may not get that choice here. Man. Bragg and Dismas have been on the wrong side of every one of these. We basically just traded that relationship there, which I don't think was what we wanted to have happen, but I also don't see how we were ever going to avoid that. That Dark Impulse, I don't see it being used. Yeah. I'll keep carrying it a little longer, but I don't think we're going to end up using the Dark Impulse. Even if we got something like Wounding Words, where would we put it? I mean, it would basically have to be on... it'd basically have to be on Edward, and his trinkets are kind of... they're not doing a ton of damage, but they're giving us just a bunch of extra buffs. Ah, there's our last clarifying poultice. That was the last one we were looking for. Alrighty. So, stress heal. Okay. Well, this gets us the thing we want, so let's do that. Here we go. Nice. So, there's a full stack of mineral-rich spring water. There's a smoke bomb for you. There's another stack of mineral-rich spring water. And bada bing, bada boom. We are laughing. I mean, sometimes I wish there was a button I could push as, like, fight the Exemplar now. Now, I get why that doesn't exist, because that'd be kind of overpowered, because you just get to a spot like this and be like, alright, I'm ready. But, like, nothing between here and the Exemplar fight's gonna stop me. I'm pretty sure. You know, knock on wood, pride does go before the fall, but, You know, it's pretty hard to conceive of a battle or a fight here that's going to screw me up. So you want to fight. You two both want to run. I'm kind of okay with just running. Yeah, sure. I mean, we've already got 2 mastery points locked up. Very little reason to fight there. And 16 relics, like, what do I care? Like, I don't have anything. Hey, it's Bullseye Barrett again. How do you do, Bullseye Barrett? It's just... So we tried the take aim thing, and I don't think it was doing what I wanted. I'm going to save those smoke bombs. As wacky as it is, I'm going to save those smoke bombs for the Exemplar fight. That's another thing some people set me straight on the Discord, because I made a comment of, like, I don't place a lot of value on debuffing. Which is true, but I think I didn't present my argument very well. Because I do understand the value of debuffing. I just don't see the value of it on certain, like, times. Like, right now, I could throw a smoke bomb at Bullseye Barrett. Or I can accept that he might hit somebody for 20 and move on with my life. Because that's, like, that doesn't feel like that's the play. Now, the Exemplar, obviously, you want to debuff him every way you can, because he's a nightmare. But he also, kind of to the counterpoint to that, Bullseye Barrett, or not Bullseye Barrett, the Exemplar has quite high debuff resistance. So, quite often, it won't go through. And that's kind of the give and take there that I don't think I nuanced very well, of, like, spending action economy debuffing is good, but not on every fight. And I think I've been placing some extra emphasis on, like, or I think I place a lot of emphasis on things that are kind of good at all times, good for all seasons, I guess is the way to put it. You know, the idea of something that's, like, is kind of always going to be decent. And, like, debuffing is one of those things that, like, it's never going to be, like, truly awful. So that heals for 8 base. This heals for a lot more. Yeah. 19-point critical heal. We like that. Smack. Yeah, I don't know. Comment section below. How do you feel about debuffing in this game? What's the relative value, relative merit that you see? Because I definitely know there are reasons. I mean, I just spent a bunch of smoke bombs blinding the Dreaming General just to try to mitigate some damage, which I did. But on the other hand, like, I was doing that with free smoke bombs that I wasn't going to spend anywhere else. You know, I didn't spend any of my actual I didn't spend a big chunk of my action economy debuffing him, as opposed to just, staying with it. But yeah, comment section below on that, because I don't know, I could be persuaded. I'm not necessarily, like, a fanatic one way or the other. Sorry, Edward. But I'm, always looking to refine my playstyle. I will say that I think one of the challenges I have when I talk about the game in the context of other people is most other people are not playing through all of the named formations. That's not... Everyone else just wants to leave. Dismas wants to touch it. I think we're just gonna leave. Yeah, just leave. Yeah, it's fine. I think, that's something that I think a lot of people, when I'm discussing the game with them, I have to keep that in mind, because not everyone else plays like that. It's, like I referenced earlier, someone was talking to me about Cause of Death and how good it is, and I pointed out I don't think very highly of it. And, their response is basically like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, it's an amazing skill. It does all this damage. And I pointed out, in my mind rightly, that it's only, Shambler? Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, what the hell? Let's fight the Shambler. Slayer of Cosmic, you say? Yes, please. I'm with it. Let's fight the Shambler. Yeah, especially if we're going to get this kind of setup. But yeah, so like, Cause of Death is really good if you have a formation that is composed almost entirely of bleeders. Or not bleeders, but like people who are spamming dots. Now, I would, of course that changes when you think about my formations. Because what do I not have is a consistent source of dots in a lot of formations. Now, there are some where I have, all of the, all of the dots in the world. And those, when I play those, I think Cause of Death is going to be a material improvement. But, if I'm not playing one of those formations, then it's kind of, I don't want to say wasted is the right word, but it's not particularly high value to me. That being said, maybe I'm sleeping on it a bit. There's definitely a world where it's good. Don't get me wrong. You will have fights where where you manage to land like this one. What is this? This is 24 plus 2, so 26 damage. That's halfway to death's door. We will spend this other smoke bomb. And it's only going to get higher because we've got a venom drop. So that's this 36 plus 2, so 38. That ain't bad. But, all this setup to get here, and in this case, Paracelsus is not even in the right place to use Cause of Death, I don't believe, because I believe Cause of Death is, front 3. Now, could I fix that? Yeah, sure. Let's get this Clapper Claw dead. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, so there's kind of that give and take, but that's a thing where I'm discussing this with somebody and they're like, how can you possibly believe this? And the answer is that I don't just say I'm going to play a bleed comp. I play, whatever composition I'm choosing to play, and most of them don't have necessarily bleeds or don't have dots. I keep saying bleed comp, I mean a dot composition. A lot of them don't necessarily have damage over time built into the assumption. And if it doesn't, then it's not very good. Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of rambling on this, but it's an interesting thing for me to think about. It's something I have to do a better job of keeping in mind. That not everyone plays the way I do, which is fine. There's no... I was going to say there's no right way to play this game, or there's no wrong way to play this game, but I actually don't know if that's necessarily accurate. There are ways to play this game that are not going to end well for you. I don't know if that's wrong, but it's not good. Unblinking Entropy. When stress damage, add 1 positive token. Huh. Who would we put that on? Huh. That actually feels kind of good. Otherworldly Fragment. Put that on you for right now. I don't think we're going to need that. Kind of don't need the Milk-Soaked Linen. I don't think we're going to need Creative Insults. At this point, Dark Impulse is definitely out. But yeah, let's try this out. Unblinking Entropy is a new one to me. It's not True Entropy, which is the classic C-tier trinket. True Entropy is just turn start, get a random token. There is no like rhyme or reason. It's just you get something, which can be everything from extremely good to absolute dog poop. And there's like no. There's kind of no... Oh, geez, we do not need that many of those. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I think the Milk-Soaked Linen's got to come out at this point. Versus, like, True Entropy, it's every time you get Stress Heal, or every time you take Stress, which, you get a fair amount of the time, you just get a random positive token. That's actually pretty good. Probably A tier? given how common stress is, particularly when fighting cultists, that feels pretty close to A tier. All right, exemplar time. All right, you big ugly bastard. Let's square this up. Now, can I shift you? I cannot. Okay. All right. Now, the good news is, well, first of all, right, resisted. Unfortunate. So this is another case where cause of death might have some value, because I landed, what is that, 21 plus 27? I mean, it ends up being reduced immediately. That's still quite a bit of damage. But the truth is, I kind of like having the dots ticking here. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh, you can shift him. Wonderful. Alrighty. So it does look like, unfortunately, we are going to take a fall here. We do have a chance. Oh. Okay. Straight into Pillar of Sacrifice. Why the hell not? Let's take our Dead of Night. Take our Otherworldly Fragment. I don't want to take this Riposte, because we can actually Bellow here. Yeah, I think we'll stall a turn. I don't know if this is right, but I kind of want to try it. We can get rid of the Riposte and potentially reduce its speed. Sadly, we didn't. Alright, so now we've got an Exaltation incoming. Can't do much to stop it at this point. So instead, we're just going to do as much damage as we can. Oh, good. We can at least absorb some of it here. We're going to absorb at least some of it. Alright, straight to Death's Door with you. And was that Reverberating Readout triggering? That was Reverberating Readout triggering. Do I just want to bop this guy? Kind of do. Yeah! Exemplar down, round 3. Giving him the smack. Just giving him the old smack boy. And your dodge token means nothing. 6, 9, heh, nice, dead. Edward has no time for that garbage. Alright, Misstep came in. Well, Misstep's not going to make the cut, and that's the last of the cultist trinkets we can get, so out, out, out. Misstep actually has been kind of earning... Wow, look at all these whetstones. Jeez. What can we get rid of? Well, nope, we got that. That can go there. That can go there, and that gets us down to 1. Yeah, Misstep has its place. It's actually pretty good on Obsession if you're going with the primary strategy. Though I recently did see a run where someone went without the strategy. They were using it was the person who was using Cause of Death actually. They just managed to race it and win. But it was, I think they lost 2, and they lost 2 characters and almost lost a third doing it. So if you're going with the classic setup, which is a little bit on the safer side, you'll definitely have a good time. Fear of cosmic beings, you say, and nervous. Wow, Paracelsus just not. And a stiff drink. Also got Daredevil. That's good. What'd Bragg get? Still have Daredevil. Nice. Speed will be down because we won't even use the we won't even use these. We want speed to be lower. That's fine. Alrighty, let's get our in going here. There we go. I mean, we're going to the mountains, so that's not really much of a choice. Wainwright's as set as it's gonna be. Let's check our provisioner. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. None of this matters. None of this matters. Meditative token, because why not? Smoke bombs, because why not? Wow, this is it's kind of a weak, provisioner. It's okay, though. So... Oh, I wasn't even thinking about that. We have the baby head in. Oh, man, this might actually get a little suspect. Wasn't even thinking about that. Oh, well. Paracelsus and Audrey. Edward and Bragg. I mean, we're pretty tanky, so I think we're going to be okay. Here we go. Stress heal doesn't look like it's going to be needed. So you're at 60 because of your hero path. Yeah, I think it's just one on everyone. And then, oh, you can't take it. Oh, you got squeamish too, you say. Alright, is squeamish not one we can remove? It is. Alright, let's get rid of squeamish. Nice. Okay. There we go. Alright. We're getting there. Let's see. One pipeweed here. Gets that up to a, likely to form a positive relationship. We're not going to need that. Who needs to go fast? Audrey probably needs to go fast. Let's have Audrey go faster. Crit. 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 I'm just kind of like, in a way, I'm just kind of clicking buttons at this point. As we try to... Okay, Bragg and Paracelsus get one, because that puts them into the top. Ooh, sunny disposition, too, you say. That's quite nice. So then the final one, probably, I guess Audrey? Yeah, sure, whatever. Bop them up. Stiff drink, is this going to get used? Probably not. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. Convert stealth to crit tokens. Nah, I don't think we need it. Alright, I mean... Not really a world where we're using pistol shot, but why not? Let's upgrade it. You already have kind of your main events upgraded. And we're not going to get to use Cause of Death, most likely. There's a world where Strategic Withdrawal gets used, but that's the only thing we need to upgrade there. Pirouette has been performing, as has Poison Dart. But no, Flashing Dagger is just a better version of Poison Dart most of the time. Let's upgrade Absinthe, I think. Yeah, those Dodge Plus tokens are kind of impactful. Yeah, we'll call that good. All right, last check of the Provisioner before we go. All of this is garbage. That's disappointing. All right, let's see what we won. Alrighty. Want to thank you all for watching as we're heading into the final battle here. We've only got 2 relationships. Let's see what we got. Respectful, okay. Courageous Abandon and Glint in the Dark, 2 skills we are not using. And Hopeful. Strategic Withdrawal, which we are using. And Plague Grid, which we are using. So we got 1 meaningful relationship here. Oh well. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Let the YouTube algorithm know I make content that you and people like you like to watch. Till next time, see ya.